Oh, yes. Ooh. Definitely. I'm going to say yes. You should not have sex to Selfie.
I don't think I'd love. That wouldn't be a first choice, but I mean, there could be worse songs.
There definitely could be worse songs, but would not recommend it.
What about Jumper? Jumper. There we go. That is definitely a worse song.
That's Third Eye Blind's Jumper.
Yeah.
For the record, it was like an hour and a half of making it. Is that sad? I mean, it took forever. We were slaving away on it. But yeah, the song happened fast. I mean, most good ideas kind of, at least when it comes to our stuff, happen pretty quickly. And then, obviously the concept of the video and the execution of everything, took quite a long time. But, the song just happened.
Yeah. We made the beat and had that kind of sitting around. And then we had the idea to have a track where some chick said, "Let me take a selfie." And then when we were recording that, we thought of all these funny lyrics that we could add in before that, and that's kind of how the song came about.
Yeah, we didn't do like the instruction thing where it was like, first like do something weird and then like use this audio clip to convey it, because I think you can't like sell it to people.
Wait, we did that exact thing, actually.
No, we didn't tell people to do it. We just posted it up.
We made the video.
We said how to take a selfie.
That's what...
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You can choose to get inside your own head or not. I mean, all we can do is make stuff that we think is funny and cool, and keep putting stuff out like that. It's unlikely that we'll do another song that's as gimmicky as Selfie is, but I don't see it as something that's going to stand in the way of the future progression of the Chainsmokers.
Yeah, I mean, it's really up to you. I mean, you could be those guys that are total clowns if you want to take it there, and live in this song forever, and make this all we are. But, we're already on to the next thing, and I think it's great to talk about. We have loved doing these interviews, and, we're all for that. But as far as like, getting dressed up and, playing the part of this kind of like selfie guy stuff, I mean, that's definitely not, who we are. We're already making jokes about other things. We
just do stuff that we think is fun and cool, and we started remixing indie bands because we thought they were cool, and we wanted to do vocal tracks, and they had very authentic sounding top lines, so we'd reach out to them and say, hey, would you guys be open to us doing a remix? And that's kind of how that whole thing started. But we've always had this tongue-in-cheek sense of humor thing that, we've made edits and short skits that we put on YouTube and Twitter and whatever. That's also a different component of our brand, so... We were never like, we're these guys, we can't be those guys. Yeah. It's always, let's just be ourselves.
And we obviously are thug life, so
there's that Drake.
Too. It's a passion thing. I mean, we don't sit down and say like, this is the pattern, like a band emails us or we email them that we like the song of, and it's really as simple as that.
Yeah.
Not too much thought goes into like, picking our image. I mean, this is like what we like to listen to. It's not like about saying like, ooh, well, Fantagram is really cool right now.
Right.
Like we should probably listen to them and tweet about them a little bit, to get in on that.
Don't we have to do a Fantagram remix actually?
Funny enough. But actually we do like Fantagram, but they're part of like the label we just signed to. So, we have to do some remixes for them, and we'd much rather do a band we like than Enrique Iglesias or something.
Alex is one of the best blog promoting two blogs I've ever seen. He writes these hysterical emails.
Don't tell him about everything. Don't give him the secrets. Just tell him that Hype Machine is the...
but anyone watching this would have to write an email that's equally as funny as yours. And 500 of them. We built so many relationships with the blogs from being just real with them and not sending a BCC, here's my new song, post it. The sum of all of them posting our tracks is what we really built the beginning of our fan base off of.